Good morning, everybody. I hope that you're having a great week. It is Friday. Thank goodness, right? So, today I'm going to first thank you guys so much for being here again. I'm off to a little bit late start. Like I said, it's Friday. And I'm just going to be doing a quick little news shot this morning. Thank you again for being here and showing up. And we're going to kick it off with sports. So, the Big Ten is going to be limiting football and all fall sports to conference. The league says that they're prepared not to play in order to follow what safety regulations would be needed to keep COVID away and at bay. The league says that the sports affected are football, men and women's cross country, field hockey, men and women's soccer, women's volleyball, and all summer activities have remained voluntary in sports. The Big Ten said that member schools will honor all scholarships athletically if athletes choose not to compete amid the pandemic, as their reasoning. So, yes, that's where you have it on the Big Ten. So, Fox News also reported that Ivy League schools suspended all fall sports and all fall sports until January. This is a COVID safety precaution. It'll affect the non-conference basketball season as well. And then the Ivy League schools suspending are Brown, Columbia, Cornell, Dartmouth, Harvard, University of Pennsylvania, Princeton, and Yale. So that's it for our new sports and what COVID is causing, which I was curious about the other day. So I am glad to have that answer. So in news of crime, TikTokers find two bodies actually on a beach of Seattle last month. Okay, so the bodies were identified, though, on Wednesday. The victims were 35-year-old Jessica Lewis and 27-year-old Austin Winter. They were both shot, wrapped in trash bags, placed into other bags, and dumped. Apparently, TikTok video recorders found them. They had used some type of app to go on like a mystery hunt, and they found that bag, and they went to open it with a stick. They have the whole thing recorded, and they immediately turned it into police officers, and so the police officers don't think that they had anything to do with it, that it was just a chance encounter, but no details are being released right now. I will give you the Seattle Police Tip Hotline. It is 206-233-5000. Also, in Catoosa, Oklahoma, woman Amy Hargrove was charged with sex crimes, 8 sex crimes, and 1 count of giving minors alcohol. She was booked Tuesday afternoon into Rogers County at 3:30. Her bond was only set at $100,000, and she immediately bonded out at 9:30 p.m. I'm going to presume that she's not a risk to the community, and obviously not a flight risk, maybe then. A warrant showed she'd been inappropriately touching 14-year-old boys on several occasions and forced the boys to touch her inappropriately. Oh my goodness, those poor children. That's so sick. Amy, shame on you. That's so bad. I feel so bad for those families of those boys and those victims. That's disturbs me. So, in news of justice, this was something that was really strange to me. The Supreme Court rules a chunk of eastern Oklahoma will remain American Indian reservation. It is rumored this will cause issues and chaos, and here's why. So, this 5-4 ruling means that Oklahoma prosecutors, I am so sorry for sniffling like that. Oklahoma prosecutors lack the authority to pursue criminal cases against Native American defendants. So this part of Oklahoma will include Tulsa, and as most of you guys know, Tulsa is Oklahoma's second largest city, and the Oklahoma U.S. Attorney stated that confidently, tribal, state, local, and federal law enforcement will work together for public safety. So land ownership is not shifting, and neither did the prosecution of non-Native Americans change. This case was met by phone because of the pandemic, which is, you forget about stuff like that. Like, other things are still having to go on, but via phone, Zoom, telecommunications. Interesting. Okay, so it was not met by phone, but an American Indian appealed, saying that the state courts had no right to charge him and try him for something on native land. This is starting to sound like a Hollywood story or something. So the case was decided on Thursday, and that specific case involved 71-year-old who is serving a 500-year prison sentence for child molestation. His argument was rejected. He was basically appealing, saying that they had no right to charge him because he was a Native or Indian American on the reservation, and so it really isn't an issue for the state. I guess they have their own jurisdiction for crimes of American Indians against American Indians on native land, if I understand correctly. His argument was rejected. He could potentially face federal charges instead. The crimes still are and will be brought to justice through jurisdiction, hopefully. I mean, I do know some stories go unheard, and my heart always goes out to those people. But this isn't necessarily saying that just because they don't think the state has the right to prosecute them, they won't be prosecuted. They will be prosecuted. It's just if the state is going to be the one prosecuting them or not. So the state of Oklahoma, Muskogee, Cherokee, Chickasaw, Choctaw, and Seminole nations have joined and vowed and just agreed on jurisdictional issues raised to be handled by their court decisions together. So anyway, let's move on to something just a little bit fun. As we all know, Katy Perry is having a baby with Orlando Bloom. I would have never seen this couple coming in a million years, but I love it. I'm here for it. I love her never worn white. She's got the pregnancy belly in the video. I just love when things come together for a celebrity the way they are for Katy Perry. We don't need any more Britney Spears situations. So, Friday tonight at midnight, her new song Smile is going to be released, and August 14th is when her album comes out. Now, the pre-sale order is on, so everybody tune in tonight, midnight. We can actually listen to the full version of Katy Perry's song Smile. And while we were at music, I want to go ahead and give this week's top 5 tracks. This is something that I haven't done in a long time. Even looked at, so they were totally different than what I thought they were going to be. So the first song is Rockstar by DaBaby featuring Roddy Ricch. I had never actually listened to this song full through. I like it. I think it's cool, but I'm more into like the South rap. I love like Houston rapper Zero, and of course I love Outkast. I'm really into Lyrical Mischief too. So I really like Lil Wayne, Eminem, and whoever writes for Drake. Not you, Drake, whoever writes for you. The second song, and as we all know, Rockstar was performed live at the BET 2020 Awards. The next song, I love it because it's so disco, is Blinding Lights, and that is a genre that The Weeknd does that I really like, is this like little disco-y. I just like it. I should have been born in the disco era. So, third up is No Surprise, We're All Tired of It. Okay, it's Sassy, Classy, Bougie. Oh my goodness, so crazy. Savage by Megan Thee Stallion. Again, I don't even know how long it's been on the top charts. I should have looked it up. Roses by St. John came in 4th. I love it, but it is utter nonsense. I've even tried to read the lyrics. Maybe I'm not going deep enough into me to understand it, but whatever. And then Doja Cat's Say So was number 5, which really surprised me that Nicki Minaj is working with her. I love Nicki Minaj. I love Cardi B, but Doja Cat is just not up there ready. I'm not letting her into that little club. So, I have 2 other random things to share with you guys today. So, the Goya Foods CEO made an announcement saying that the United States was blessed to have Trump as their leader. And people immediately took to Twitter calling for a boycott of Goya due to the irony because of Trump's lack of support for, Mexico and other countries that he claims to be, stealing and robbing from us. So that was interesting. And of course, Chrissy Teigen slayed it on Twitter. She's so wild. So anyway, also a new and last fun fact I wanted to share. Exciting news for Tulsa is Tulsa will be home to a new Amazon fulfillment center. Okay, their pay is starting at $15 an hour, and the benefits offered to full-time employees are medical, vision, dental, 401k with a 50% match, up to 20 weeks maternal and paternal leave, and the candidates who've been exposed to or had symptoms of COVID within 14 days are ushered not to go yet, okay? They want to keep it super safe. So, anyway, that was your daily shot of news. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me. As always, like, comment, share, send me your feedback, follow me on Instagram, do all the things, guys, okay? And you guys have a great weekend and rock it, because it's effing Friday. Bye.